So hello and welcome back. Today we're looking at Uzbekistan's 1994 coins. So they only issued 6 denominations that year. So we've got the 1, the 3, the 5 TN, and the 10, 20 and 50 TN. And as you can see, the lowest 3 are brass plated steel and the higher 3 are nickel plated steel. So the first thing you should do when you get these coins is you need to check the sides. Because they're plated steel, it's more than likely is that the steel can show through on the side. This one looks like it doesn't, but sometimes it can. And if these are stored improperly, so this is the lettering, so that probably does go into the steel. So if these are not stored correctly, the steel can go black because this steel is just made out of iron, so it corrodes very readily, and that's not really good for your collection. So there are no mintage figures for these coins. Uzbekistan doesn't issue any mintage figures, same as Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, all those Central Asian republics. And also Russia lately has not issued mintage figures, but Soviet Union didn't in the later part. In the 50s and before they did. So we're not too sure how many of these coins actually exist. So on the front of the coin, we see this one's a bit toned. So this is what you also need to be careful of. So that's probably, I'm not too sure what caused that. Something's probably just a print mark. And you're probably wondering what this plant is. This is cotton on the front, which is one of the major agricultural products of Uzbekistan. And if you know anything about the geography, the largest lake or sea is the Oral Sea, and they've pretty much drained it out for agricultural purposes. So that used to be quite extensive, but now it's pretty much like a conglomerate of small ponds. And there is a few other lakes in Uzbekistan as well, more towards Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan than towards the Caspian Sea, because where the Oral Sea is, it's pretty dry, and that's why this has got cotton on it, because it's just a major product and it's taken all the water. And on the back, we just have the coat of arms. So you see, so if we look at the stars, we can see it better on this coin. You can see how you got stretching. So it looks like stretching from here to the rim. So I would say that this flam was probably a bit small for the actual encasing, and when it's been pressed out, it's been expanded out, and that's why you can see the star goes straight to the border. That's what I think it is, because I have no other hypothesis of why that would happen. But you can see a nice beautiful coat of arms on these coins. So that will be classed as an error because it's made at the mint. Okay, so the major elements on the coat of arms. So here's the name. So here we have stars, and that represents the 12 provinces of Uzbekistan. You can find the information on Wikipedia. And also we have the two major crops. So we've got wheat and we've got cotton again. Then we have the Rub al-Hizb, and in the center we have a star and crescent, so that all represents Islam. And this bird here is called the Huma bird. Legendary bird, symbolizes peace, happiness and freedom, although the Uzbeks don't really have that much freedom. It's a one-party state. Okay, and it's Inside's got the rising sun over mountains. So they've got mountains in the background. So that's in the east of the country. And two rivers, Amu Daya and Sur Daya. So Daya means rivers. You can see those in between the wings and the body. So that is basically what it represents. You can find, once again, all the information on Wikipedia, or even go to the embassy or whatever. Look at that. I like how this radiates out. That just gives it an extra eye appeal. On this side, once again, we have the staining, and that might look, it looks like the metal is actually peeled off over there, so that needs to be investigated. So if you look at the one tin, we've also got staining on that as well. So these brass coins, if they're not kept properly, I'll keep them in these, they will pretty much stain readily. You can see you got the stretch in there. That also could be just oil as well. That oil must have been near the start and it's been squeezed out, so that could also be what has caused that. If we look at the 10, this will be a bit harder to actually see any type of errors, but with the 10 you got two different numerals, got the small and large, as well as these brass coins you've got small and large numerals. But on these coins there is certain varieties, so you've got different varieties of the lettering, so thick and thin and small and big, and you've got a PM there. So if it's got a PM there, it's actually a scarce coin and worth more than these ones without the PM. So that should be on top of the O and N. The wings, so you've got two coins, one's where the wings join up, one where they're separate, so these are separate. You got these lines radiating, so the rays of the sun. In this one they're pretty separate, as you can see here, but in other coins they're actually joined. Then you got varieties of the crescent and the star in the middle. So, you know, if you need to look at that, Numister has very good information on it. This seems to be one of the more common type of varieties. All in all, it's probably like 5 or 6 varieties. And the same with the 20, you got the big and large date as well. So this one seems to be the large date. And looks like we have a crack on this side. So that's an error. But these coins in minor errors are probably not really worth that much. You'd need probably one that has a major error on it. And looks like there's something wrong with the rim. Looks like it's got triangles on it. It's a bit strange. And the varieties on the 10 also occur on the 50s and the 20. So these are nice coins if you ask me. And this one's the large 50 and the large date. So, is PM? No. So anyway, if you're interested in these coins, how much would they cost? If you wanted to buy an individual coin, you'd probably be paying about $5 each. And as there's 6, that's $30 individual coins. If you want to buy a set, you can probably pick them up for at least $20, so you'll save money there. So my advice would be look around for sets. I have seen some, you know, like 1 or 2 in the past for about $10, so you can get them for that low price. But they're more than likely people who are not really into selling. They're just people who probably just want to get rid of coins, and they're probably not too familiar with them. Anyway, hope this helps you with your coin collecting. Uzbekistan, yeah, quite a nice country. They have a nice, beautiful flag. The banknotes are quite nice, but the currency is worthless. It's about 8,000 som, equals $1 Australian dollar. And these coins were pretty much out of circulation by 1997, when they introduced 1 to 10 som coins, and that makes these Probably mostly in uncirculated condition and not too easy to find. Anyway, I'll leave it here. I'll leave some links down below. Please just give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you'd like coins, and also leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this coin. If you have a question, I prefer you put it on a coin or banknote video with that type of product. So on this video it was Uzbekistan. Don't put anything like UK pounds or anything. It's just a little bit distracting, and it's a lot easier if I know what topic you're talking about. Anyway, thank you very much and have awesome coin and banknote collecting time.